So now you need to cite a video. And most of you chose your videos either through TED, which stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design, or through YouTube. And hopefully you chose a news agency rather than just some random handle or some random channel to identify the resource you were going to use. Now, to create the citation, you have two possible options. One is to use EasyBib, and the other is to use the OWL at Purdue, which is the resource that most of your teachers will direct you to. And they have an itty-bitty little section right here down on the page that's about electronic resources. Yeah, way up there, where it says MLA Works Cited Electronic Resources. So this little section on YouTube video says basically this. It says that the Modern Language Association, which is this book, the organization that puts out this book, which is really the definitive guide on how to cite sources for us in high school. There are lots of other standards, but this is the one we use at New Canaan High School in grades 9 through 11. But in this book, there is no guideline for how to cite an online video clip. So EasyBib has done their best to scrap something together, and the OWL at Purdue has done their best to scrap something together. Frankly, I'm more comfortable with what I see on the OWL at Purdue than I am at what I see at EasyBib. You can do this a couple of ways. You can get it started on EasyBib and then change it, or you can just start from scratch and work with the guidelines from the OWL at Purdue. For the sake of argument, I'm going to do the one where we go to the EasyBib and then we fix it. So let's go to all 59 options so that at least you know how to do that. We can go to online film clip. Do not use this auto cite. Don't do that. What we want to do instead is we want to choose the online version. And when you first look at a YouTube channel or a YouTube video, very often it will collapse the summary, the description, and you can click show more. I would always advise you to show more. If you read through what it says here, it says that basically your producer of this piece, of this segment, is Benjamin Zand. That's probably the most useful information you're going to get about authorship for this piece. The film title is America's a Stolen Country. So we can copy that and we can paste it here in the film title part. We'll paste it here. We're going to leave main performers blank because here you have the option to put in the producer, and we obviously already explained that it's Benjamin Zand. So we'll do that. There we go. And then for the site or film title, we're actually just going to say that this is from BBC. And BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Corporation. The thing about citing BBC, PBS is the public broadcasting service, CNN is the cable news network, Microsoft and NBC, MSNBC is Microsoft National Broadcasting Corporation. So you need to know what those abbreviations stand for and spell them out literally. You can't just put in BBC, PBS, and MSNBC, blah, blah, blah. Figure out what that stands for and write and type it out. The publisher sponsor, we're just putting the sponsor as YouTube because they're the one who are posting it. And then you're going to grab the URL, so copy that, and you can paste it here. And we're going to make sure that this says no, because you don't want it to display. The month that it was published was the 2nd of January in 2015. And for here, we just click today. And you can create your citation. Now, if you look at this and you compare it to what it says over here, it is totally different. So here we have the author here, then we have the title in quotation marks as opposed to italicized, then it says online video clip, and then it says YouTube, and then it says YouTube. So we're going to make some modifications to this, and the best way to do that is we click on Edit, and then we go to Advanced Edit. And that's going to give us the option of really manipulating this however we want. So let's get rid of this producer. And let's take Benjamin Zand and cut it and put it here. And we have to reverse the order, of course. We're going to paste it here. We're going to take Zand. We're going to cut that and put it here. Oops, I lost Benjamin. That's okay. And instead of having this italicized, we're going to put it in non-italicized letters. And I missed a letter there, so we're going to do that there. And we're going to put it in quotation marks instead of italicize. So that's that. We will leave British Broadcasting Services, Broadcasting Corporation in italics, and we will put YouTube as it is, as the sponsoring organization. And the date is accurate, and this is accurate. So the only thing missing now is where it says online video clip. And period. And now we can create our citation. So honestly, I really don't care whether you do it from scratch, just following the guidelines in the OWL at Purdue, or if you do start it in EasyBib and start manipulating it however you want. You can do it either way. Ultimately, it's got to look like this.